What's up, everyone? I'd start deleting some videos already because you know, I haven't been already upkeeping with the amount of storage I already have. I've been taking quite a bit of videos and pictures and stuff. And today was kind of no exception. Today was a birthday party I went to for my niece. It was her first, and got her got her a basketball hoop, and I had me and my wife had to put it together. Well, not just me and my wife, but we put it together, and that kind of took away from a lot of it. But I did get some pictures and some video from it. She's pretty happy with the cake. She got all messy with it, got it everywhere, and even got it on other people when they came close to her. So she was pretty happy about it. This weekend, though, I didn't even go to work on my Friday. I was feeling pretty bad. I mean, I've been sore, and you know, it takes a toll, and sometimes I know if, you know, I'll know right before I even walk out that door, before anything else, if I'm ready to go, and even before 6 o'clock, I knew it. I knew it, and you know, called in, and my wife kind of got mad at me because I kind of slept for a while, longer than normal, and then proceeded to just lay there for most of the time. I know that I've had a lot to do. Besides that, my wife has a garden that she wanted to get done, but for the most part, there was a compromise of getting most of that done. I'm pretty tired. I gotta say this. I'm so tired, and I know the only thing that can help me with that, of course, is just rest and sleep and you know, doing the exercises that I do. And believe me, and except for a few days, I've actually not even done any like sit-ups, even during my lunches while I'm here at work. Very few times that I've ever not done them, unless I just went to a coworker's house during lunch and then came back, so I didn't do them. So yeah, I mean, kind of cheated, I guess. But you know, other than that, I mean, I try to stick to everything that I've done. Now, I don't always lose a whole bunch of weight. I mean, I don't know exactly how much I weigh right now. I do fluctuate and have fluctuated, but I haven't been able to weigh myself, you know, in, like, say, a week's span of time. So I probably need to invest in a scale, hopefully that it's a little bit more accurate than most. I really want to keep up with that, mostly just because I don't know if it's just working or I'm overdoing it in some other areas, because I know the exercise is there, so the eating more properly is something that I'm more needing to get into. And not saying that my wife cooks really bad foods. It's not that at all. It's home cooked. She's a great cook. It's just that, see, sometimes I'll eat a little bit more, and sometimes I won't eat when I'm supposed to, and you know, there's just inconsistencies pretty much in my eating habits, and it's not great. It's not great at all. But for the most part, though, I have been hopefully trying to stick to what I think the plan is for me, and that fluctuates for me because it depends on what's going on in my life and what's going on during that day. Sometimes, I mean, it's even possible where I didn't even get my exercises in for the day of. Like, I do my squats, I do some planks and stuff like that, and I mean, I do some other stretches before I even come to work, and then I, you know, do some regular ones, bending over, touching toes, and basically just stretching my back out, because I know it's tough. I pick up a lot of stuff. There's a lot to do, and this has helped me out, so I'm very thankful that I even have this opportunity in general, period, and that I even chose to stop doing my last job, even though I would have made more money, but I would have been unhealthy, and that's not what my kids need. My kids need to actually see who I am, and not something they thought they saw, which was this big old fat dude. And that's me, you know, that's just me, and I own up to that, because I decided to let myself go. But you know, I've tried to make sure that I steer away from a lot of things, and sometimes I cheat, and I don't even slap myself in the wrist for it, because I don't, it doesn't bother me, because I know I'm gonna cheat. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say, oh yeah, I do this all the time, like every single time. I never do anything, because I do it. I mean, but I would say 98% of the time I am actually eating cereal bars or Crunch bars. I'll have snacks in here for, like, on the way home. I'll have like a small bag of chips, and it'll take me about 3 or 4 days to eat it, even though it's a small bag. I'll just munch on it, basically. It's just a muncher filler or whatever it is. But for me, it's something that I get, and I guess you could say it's my sodium, because I don't really eat a lot of salt, personally, unless I eat a lot of ramen, which that can happen sometimes, but for the most part, I don't really don't indulge into it all the time. But you know, I live and I learn. I'm just pretty happy I've been able to help my kids to do pretty much the same thing in their life, and I'm not saying like they're, you know, going out of their way and like writing things down or like calculating things. I mean, my kids for the most part really only are interested into the fitness aspect of it when they see the results. So, you know, it's just more of a pushing technique for me, you know, to them, be like, okay, hey, do this. Hey, well, what are you doing right now? Hey, you got some time, right? And I'll keep doing that. I'll keep juggling and circling that. And then, I mean, they know it. I tell them, it's like, I'm going to keep hounding you guys until you guys do it yourself. Like, and then I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, I just got to give them more tools and more help, because I give them a whole bunch of videos and tell them, hey, go through these. And, you know, I don't know if they all go through all of them, but I do know that they know about them. So once they're able to get a little bit more handles, they'll be able to go back and say, hey, I remember that. Let me practice that. If not, I mean, it'll be something that I would be able to let them know and say, hey, we have this, right? You have this information, so go back. That's going to be your library, your tools, something you can go back and look upon and help you out. So, but that's just something that I've been already talking to them about, and this channel that I'm coming up with, it's going to be a lot of collaboration with a lot of things. So it might not even get a lot of views. It might not even be great for a lot of people. It might suck. I mean, I'm not sure, but I hope people will enjoy it. And that's all I got to say. But yeah, I'm going to get ready here, do a little bit more stretches, and get going. So I've got about 5 minutes. So talk to y'all later. Have a great weekend.